Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd show you 5 simple Instagram story ideas today that'll look a little bit like this, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so here you want to use the asterisks that you'll find on the grammar section of your keyboard to create flower shapes. So you can do these on their own, you can layer them, you can make them any colour you want. I just went for white here to keep it simple. So you can keep playing around adjusting the size until you find something you like, and after that save the photo, and this creates a layer so that now when you add letters on top of the flower you're not going to risk moving the flower around underneath. And then for the centre of the flower, you're going to use a full stop or one of the circle icons you can find in the grammar section to create the centre. And yeah, you can add these again in every different colour that you like, or if you want you can go into the GIF section and choose maybe a moving smiley face or a flower, or flower in a flower, flowerception, or anything you like really, just to decorate the middle. So for this one, we're going to use different length lines to create a nice effect around the outside of this image. So the more lines you type, or the more dashes in this case, the thinner the line can be, and the less you type, the thicker the line can be. So you can experiment with different lengths, different angles, different colours, and I like to pick out colours I've used in the image just to complement it. And again, don't be afraid to play around with where exactly you're going to put the words or the lines, change the colour, change the placement. Just have a play around to see what you like the most and see what will work best for you. So I thought I'd show you this second example. This I really like because what you can basically do is use the different types of fonts that you'll find above, like classic, typewriter, neon. When you change the style of the dashes or your line, it will create different styles when you stretch it out like this. So you've got ones which are kind of more spaced out, you have ones which are a bit more dashy. Again, not a word, but the combination of them all together creates this really nice effect, and the possibilities are endless. I really like this one. I think it's really simple and effective. So instead of using lines like we did in the previous one, you're going to use dashes to create this hangman effect. So for this, again, you just want to put out as many dashes as you have letters, and then you can either offset one of the letters to make it look like your mid hangman game, or you can use an emoji. So in this case, because it's a picture of autumn and all its beautiful leafiness, I'm playing around with substituting leaves for the different letters. Again, this is one of my favourites because it's so quick and simple, but it really looks effective. You're going to use either a full stop or that circle shape that you'll find again in the grammar section of the keyboard to create these bubbles, and you're going to use a bubble per letter. I love that word, bubble. So yeah, you can just see here I'm going to spell out the word peace, so I'm going to use 5 bubbles. And again, you're going to want to save this photo almost like you do in Photoshop to create a layer, so that now when you're putting your letters on top, you don't run the risk of moving all of the other bubbles about, because it's a bit annoying, and through a lot of trial and error I've realised that this is the easiest way. If you want to mix it up a bit further, you can use these almost polo shaped circles to have a bit of a different effect. Okay, so this one's definitely my favourite. We're going to spell out the word brunch in Scrabble tiles. So what you want to do is work from the centre outwards, that way you don't spend too much time realigning all of the letters. And again, we're going to save that as a layer, and just to be that little bit extra, we're going to add little numbers to each of the tiles to make it look more realistic and more like a game of Scrabble. I didn't follow the actual Scrabble letter number tile things for this. I mean, you can do, I don't know them off by heart, but do you. If that fills you full of joy, go for it. And yeah, I just think this looks really, really cute. And again, if you like to, you can make the numbers or the letters different colours to match your image. Now, a bit of an easier way to create this effect is by making the letters go down. So as you can see here, if you type the word out and just double space in between each letter, it automatically gives you the vertical line of your Scrabble board. And again, you can choose whichever colour you like, mess around with the placement a bit, which I did quite a lot in this photo, and then add your other word alongside. So those are the 5 ideas. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favourite, and if you decide to recreate any in your own stories, make sure to tag me at Orla on Instagram because I'd love to see them. Thanks for watching!